Well, hi again guys. After a couple of my last videos, we've been catching a few marlins, some on lures and some live baiting. I've been asked quite a few times for the rig that I was live baiting with. The guys asked if there's a quick and simple way we can do this. And there is, and the rig I was using it is quite simple. So what I was just going to do is make up a live baiting rig for marlin. Okay, this should be a quick and easy video, and this also works well, as you saw in some of the past videos. It works on cobia and wahoo and all sorts of things, so it's quite good. All you're going to need is some leader line. Okay, for this one, and I usually use 100 pounds, sometimes I use fluorocarbon, but this is just moi moi. I'll use 100 pound there. Crimps to suit, that's a 1.2 I believe, that will fit the moi moi quite nicely. Just a nice big sinker. I think it's about an 8 ounce or so. The friend makes them, that's why they're not quite round, but they still work fine. Strange shape. And the most important part, circle hook. Just a good quality circle hook. Inline, so nice and straight, not offset. And I believe that's about a 9 or a 10 which for some of these slimies is quite a good hook. You can see it's a nice light gauge, so 10-15 kilo tackle, which is fine on the small blacks out there, and that hook's good. Okay, now to it. Very simple. First thing we're going to do is just unroll a couple of meters of line here, if I can find the end. Where is the end? There it is. Okay, that should be enough. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go one arm length like so. That's it. Okay, it's a little bit longer than most people are probably used to, but I don't mind a bit longer. I find the way I'm about to rig it up, it seems to work a bit better, gives the bait a bit more freedom, works quite well. So basically, what's that? A couple of meters, roughly, a bit under. Now with the hook end, we're going to snell the hook on. I'm not going to have them free swing, I'm going to snell it on. But the catch with this is, when you snell the hook, always go through the front of the eye here. See where the point is, and the front here, this is the way you want your line to go. So once it's tied, it actually helps with your hook up. It actually bends the hook around, and it actually helps your hook upright. If you go the other way, the hook will flick the other way and pull out of the fish. The hook upright's not as good. Surprisingly, it's true. So always when you're tying snells with, even when I'm using paternoster rigs, I'm using circle hooks. When you got the dropper loop, I'll turn the hook around and go that way. It looks funny, but the hook up rate's better. Okay, for this, so let's snell this, do a basic snell. So from where the point is, through the front of the hook here, okay? Just pull your tag down just about yay. Now this is just a basic snell. People will jump on me saying it's not a proper snell, but this does not undo, it does not break, okay? So just go on the shank. Now bring your nice long tag end back, just start wrapping around the shank. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've done 8 there, so 8. Now, find the other end. Now we just go from the back of the hook through the front. And just pull up. Okay? And that's it, just pull it nice and snug. There you go, your hook's snelled. And it's not going to come off with break. We can cut that tag off a bit shorter. I'll cut it off about there, like so. There you go, nice and snelled. And you can see the hook, the way it wants to flick in. That's the way you want it. It's like a little trap, it's like a little mouse trap. It does help a hook up rate doing that. Okay, you can see there. So, once you rubber band, bridle the slimy yakkers, whatever you're using, mainly slimies, band on these. Yeah, for some reason the way that just kicks in, it just helps with hook up, so through the front always. Now, see it's still a couple of meters long or roughly. With the other end, it's the same deal. You've seen me do it before. Just get a crimp. We're just going to crimp a loop on. This is it. So just put the crimp on first, like so. Make it, don't go too small. Somewhere around about yay, like a couple of inches, 1.5 inches or so. Now we'll just crimp that. down. Okay, so it's crimped. There we go, about 1.5 inch loop. And what that does, when you get your sinkers, make sure they've got a good size hole. The sinker just goes on like so, sits on the crimp. That's it. Snap swivel to here, your snap swivel is off to like a long double or a wind on leader, however you're fishing. Snap swivel straight to there, just clip it on, that's it. Sinker stays there, doesn't slide anywhere. Your bait's got a bit of room to move around, swim around. Okay, and when you snell it through the front of the eye, so it's like so, this, just doing it this way really does help with hook up rates. It just brings a circle around and you get a better hook up rate. Well, that's it. That's your basic live baiting rig. This is the rig you see us when we're out there chasing the marlin, catching marlin, cobia, getting bitten off by wahoo and sharks and everything else. It's all on this rig. It works extremely well. Give it a try. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. And the next one I'm about to do, I think shortly, the other question I get asked a bit about is how to rig up skirted lures, how quickly to make the rigs for them. So I might do that in the next video. Hope you stick around to watch that one too. Thanks guys, bye.